Welcome everyone. In today's video, we are going to explore what it means to create a happiness hub in our classrooms, a space that is so much more than a place for academic instruction. It is a community where students can truly thrive. As we know, in the formative years of a learner, the classroom is so much more than a place for academic instruction. It is a community, a space where students are nourished and nurtured to develop a holistic personality. When we create a supportive and inclusive environment, we are not just fostering academic achievement, we are building emotional resilience, social competence, and overall well being. This is the blueprint for a happiness hub. As educators, we know that our role goes beyond teaching subjects. We are cultivating a holistic personality in our students. When they are nurtured in an inclusive and supportive environment, they develop skills that last a lifetime. Happiness in the classroom is not just about fleeting joy, it's about building a sustained sense of belonging, competence, and optimism. Now we are looking at our four powerful frameworks that provide a blueprint for creating these supportive environments. Four key frameworks are positive psychology, PERMA model plus flow, socio-emotional learning, Castle framework, growth mindset, universal design for learning. Let's begin with the foundational concept from positive psychology. One of the most powerful frameworks for creating a happy classroom is positive psychology, which is pioneered by Dr. Martin Seligman. He identified five core components for a fulfilling life, which he calls the PERMA model. P is for positive emotions. It is all about cultivating a sense of joy, gratitude, and hope helps students see the good in their lives, shifting their perspective from what is missing to what is possible. E is for engagement. This is all about flow, that magical state where students are so deeply immersed in an activity that they lose track of time. When challenges meet skills, boredom disappears and intrinsic motivation soars. R is for relationships. We are social beings. Strong supportive connections between students and teachers and among peers are the cornerstone of well being. When students feel a sense of belonging, they feel safe and ready to learn. M is for meaning. When learning feels relevant and purposeful, students connect to something bigger than themselves. This sense of why they are learning fosters deeper satisfaction and a feeling of contribution. A is for accomplishment. Celebrating goals and mastering new skills give students a powerful sense of competence and pride. This boosts self esteem and creates a positive cycle of learning and growth. Put these positive principles into practice, the Castle framework gives us five core competencies to build a healthy, inclusive community. Number one is self awareness. It helps students to understand their own feelings, strengths, and challenges so they can navigate their internal world with confidence. Second one is self management. This is the ability to regulate emotions and behaviors, helping students manage impulses and work towards their goals. Third one is social awareness. It encourages students to empathize with others, appreciate diverse background, and understand social cues to build stronger, more harmonious relationships. Fourth one is relationship skills. It teaches students how to communicate effectively, collaborate, and resolve conflicts constructively to build supportive friendships. Fifth one is responsible decision making. It empowers students to make positive choices that consider the well being of themselves and others, building a sense of control and empowerment. Now we are moving towards fostering a growth mindset. A central belief that ties all of this together is a growth mindset. It is the belief that intelligence and abilities are not fixed but can be developed through efforts and dedication. A fixed mindset says, I can't do this, I'm not smart enough. However, a growth mindset says, I can't do this yet, but with efforts I can learn. This is the belief that intelligence and abilities are not static but can be developed through hard work and dedication. A fixed mindset fears failure and avoids challenges. A growth mindset, on the other hand, sees mistakes as opportunities for learning and growth. To foster this, we should praise efforts over innate ability and teach learners that their brains are like muscles that can get together with every challenge they face. Nowadays, we use Universal Design for Learning or UDL. UDL is based on the powerful idea that there is no such thing as an average student. Just as a ramp makes a building accessible to everyone, UDL removes barrier to learning. The UDL framework has three main principles that guide us. First one is multiple means of engagement. This is the why of learning. We provide options that increase students' interest and boost their motivation, such as letting them choose a topic they are passionate about or encouraging teamwork. Second one is multiple means of representation. This is the what of learning. It's about presenting information in a variety of ways, not just through a lecture but with videos, hands-on activities, or graphics. And finally, multiple means of action and expression. This is the how of learning. We give students a choice in how they show what they know, maybe through a presentation, a video, a written report, or a creative project. By intentionally applying these four frameworks, we can transform our classrooms into true happiness hubs. We are not just preparing students for examination, we are preparing them for life. We are building a community where every learner feels seen, supported, and valued, and where they have the skills they need to thrive in academics and beyond. Thank you.